Hey everybody, it's me again. I've made it to the A ranks and ranked so far. I kind of just felt like sharing my build to everybody, just because people might be curious what I'm always using. Okay, I'll start with the transfers first. So I go with Goku Black mainly because I really like his Ki Blast for level one and his Black Kamehameha because it doesn't cost too much, especially at level one. For Vegeta, I go with Super Saiyan 4. Same thing. I really like the Ki Blast for that one. And I just go with Final Flash just because. And then go. I recently just got Goku Ultra Instinct. At first, I was using Super Saiyan 2 Kid Gohan, Teen Gohan, I mean. But mainly because I really like Teen Gohan's quick Kamehameha super. But after trying out Ultra Instinct Goku, I really like his Ki Blast a lot. So I just go with him. Okay. Okay. Next to my active skills. So I go with the grappling device. This one's just this one's basically just all reliable. It's just very nice for just getting around the place and get away from the raider. And it's just very fun. It's very fun to use. Although I do got to be careful with it sometimes. It can screw me over if I'm not aiming it right, or I get stuck between some terrain that was somehow too big for me to get past. At first, I was using what was it? Where is it? Where is it? I was using Dende's Let Me Heal You ability at first, but that's because of one other passive I used to use at first. But I'll get to that later. But I use I'll thank you just this once because I really after using it I really like the skill a lot. It's just very handy to like go to Dragon Change like at almost at any time you feel like it. And thankfully it doesn't last too long. But mainly I mainly have this for like when I revive somebody and they can't, when someone's down, they can't use their dragon chains. So this gives them like some time to like get away after I get them up. Although some people be running away as soon as they get up for a lot of reasons, like raiders targeting them. But it is what it is. But it's just a very handy skill to have, especially when like it's the STM phase, especially STM because like there are times when I can't use my dragon change, and I can't really get to the STM, and the raid's just destroying it. So if I happen to find someone on the way there, I can pop this with them. I gotta just head straight to the STM and distract the raid for like a few seconds or so. Plus, just a really handy skill to use. Just really handy and fun. Okay, next we have the instant transmission device, mainly because I don't have the actual instant transmission. But regardless, I still really like this version of it. Simply because it's a very handy skill to have in case of emergency, especially when I want to revive somebody who's like halfway across the map and there's no one else around to get them. But I do gotta be careful about when I use this because most games I can only like use it just once and that's it. I don't get another chance to use it again. The only time I can use it again is like if I've used it like near the very beginning of the game. But even then, by the time I'm able to use it again, it's probably the STM phase anyway. But at the end of the day, it's still a fun skill to use. And I really do like the changes they made to instant transmission because it's not a get out of jail free card like it used to be anymore. You really got to take your time and plan it out, which I really love. I really love that change. And lastly, my last skill is Krillin Shoe. The main reason I'm running this is just I never used to have a stun at first because I went for like a pure support class. But I ran into a lot of situations in the past where the Raider's on the STM and I can't do anything to stop him besides throw myself at him, which usually leads to my death. After I got this one, it was just very handy to have because I can do it from a distance, which is always nice. Always nice. And also, besides stunning them for a bit, it turns off their lock on for like a few seconds, which is very handy for everybody else because since the Raider can't lock on, his key blasts aren't going to be so accurate for a while. Well, a little while anyway. Okay, that's it. Okay, now for my passives, I go with Dragon Clan healing. Because mainly because I'd rather not have to worry about my teammate getting downed too soon when they get up. It just brings their barrier back, which is very nice. And then I got Sneeze. At first, I was running First Aid, simply because I didn't have that whole standstill after you revive somebody. But when I was, but I decided to just accept the downside of this because it's a very nice skill, especially for people who don't want to go too deep into like medic classes. It's very handy if you want to get someone out real fast. All right, next, time controller's duty. The main reason I'm using this is because I've ran into way too many situations where the Raider would camp the last key and not allow anyone to get near it, and then start taunting for the rest of the match because we can't get near, because basically people can't do anything because he's right by the key. No one can do anything. So this saves a lot of time. But the main downside for this is like it's kind of useless if like a lot of people have it on. But then at the end of the day, you never know you don't know what everyone else's build is. So yeah. And for my last is barrier auto recovery. It's just a very handy passive. And I really like it because it really helped me get a lot more bolder with my gameplay, especially during the STM phase. Because I used to run into a lot of situations where after I lose my barrier, I just backed away from the whole fight in general, and I couldn't do anything until I found a barrier recovery device. But now that I got this, I don't have to go around looking for one anymore. I just wait for like a little bit, and then get back into the action to distract the Raider a little bit when he's on the STM. Because like every second counts for that STM phase. All right, that's my build. That's all I wanted to share. Goodbye. Have a good night, and good luck with your ranked matches. Oh, by the way, I made it to S1 on Raider, so hope you guys are able to do the same. And I'm probably going to ignore getting Z rank. Really, I know I love the game, but I don't love it that much. I want to do that to myself. All right, bye bye.